Sorry, I'm just checking up on something, but alright, there we go. And we're live. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? This is the Cartoon Man 13 here, aka Triple R. And normally I do the Visceral Grounds on Mondays, but some really important circumstances came up that I'm here today, but I'm not doing the Visceral Grounds. Instead, I'm doing the Fun Anime Hour. I watched the live stream of Monday Night Raw because the person who I live with, they didn't show up, they didn't come home till later, so that's why I'm doing the Fun Anime Hour instead of the Visceral Ground. But I'm here today. Today's Monday, and I'm instead doing the Fun Anime Hour. Well, I believe that this is like the sixth episode. I believe. I don't remember. My mind's a little bit rusty right now, but yeah, I'm here today to do the Fun Anime Hour where I watch My Dress Up Darling and Dandadan. Alright, we're going to start things off with My Dress Up Darling. Now, the series is starting to get a little bit better, as what I said on the last episode. But, yeah, anyways, yeah, I did say that the series was getting better a little bit better on the last episode of the show. And I hope that it does continue to get better and better because I do think that the show's okay, but it's actually a teeny bit overrated. Yeah, this is the fifth episode actually. I'm just looking up on my laptop, but yeah, welcome to episode 5 of the Fun Anime Hour where I'll be watching the fifth episodes of My Dress Up Darling and Dandadan. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna start things off with My Dress Up Darling. So far, I like the series okay, but it's getting a little bit better now that the costumes have been made and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and watch the fifth episode of My Dress Up Darling. Now, I'm watching it on Crunchyroll. I'm watching the English dub. So yeah, and as soon as I hit play, and then I'll hit play, and then as soon as the video finishes buffering, then you guys do the same thing. All right. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get to the fifth episode of My Dress Up Darling. All right. So yeah, this is episode 5 of My Dress Up Darling. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna hit play on my end right now. You guys do the same thing. 3, 2, 1, press and play. Yeah, the costume's already been made from the last episode. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. my goodness. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Okay, that moment made me chunk a little bit. That cute little face. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Marine? Marine. Like Marin with an E? Marine. Alright. Yeah, that theme, the theme song, the theme song, the theme songs, I kind of gotten used to the theme song. Now that the costume does look good on Marin. Oh my goodness. The theme song, the theme song, kind of gotten used to the theme song. I mean, it's still not really my type, but I've gotten used to the theme song. Alright. And episode 5, probably because it's the best boob bag that's out there. Oh my goodness. Of course, it's a cosplay convention. Cirque du Soleil, oh my goodness. Oh, nice to meet with a fellow fan. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Goodness. sipping water through a straw in a bottle. Usually I just drink it straight out of the bottle and just. Of course, it's a fan service. Sweating all over. The costume's just making her sweat. Oh, a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, the outfit's making her sweat like crazy. I mean, I sweat a whole lot too, so I guess that I can relate to Mara, at least in some way, shape, or form. Though I don't sweat as bad as she does. Oh my goodness. Don't know what. Oh, all this H's. Oh my goodness. Marin's no longer in that hot costume. Yeah. The train continues to go. Alright. You don't say the words pretty or beautiful unless it comes straight from the heart. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's how the episode ends. Okay, not a bad episode. We got to see Marin cosplay with people at a convention. Uh, yeah, we got to see her cosplay. Though the costume that she was wearing wasn't really, you should have worn that. If that was the case, then you should have worn the costume in like a winter, like a convention that takes place in the winter time. Because there you go, your hot costume versus the coldness of the weather. Of course, it was during the summer, so it's gonna be double the hotness. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I do sweat a lot like Marin, but I don't sweat a lot as she does. But getting to my more proper review of the episode, I didn't mind this episode. The series is getting better and better. Good animation. I mean, I like how detailed that the sweat looks. They didn't need to go that far, but they did. So I do commend the animators for that. I do commend the animators for that. Anyways, there we go. So really good animation on the, especially on the sweat. Like they captured like all the details of the sweat. Yeah, there was a couple fan service moments, but you know, it's a mainly a themed show, so really good animation on this episode. Like I said, on the sweat, so really good animation there. So yeah, good animation, decent music, good voice acting in the dub, a story and characters that continues to get better and better by each and every episode. Anyways, so yeah, overall, I give this episode of My Dress Up Darling a. I'll be nice to it and give it a great hit rating. Alright, so yeah, this episode of My Dress Up Darling gets a great hit rating from me. I like, you know, the animation on the sweat, like, it helped me bump it up like a couple points. Just that detail I was impressed by. And you know, the story of the episode and how Marin's going to this convention cosplaying. And yeah, overall, the more that I thought this episode, the more that I liked it. Thank the Lordness up above that nobody saw you, because they could have. When you were, you know, taking off, seems like you were taking off the outfit just to get rid of all the sweat, taking off the costume. But thankfully, nobody saw you. Thankfully, they didn't. All right. So yeah, good episode of My Dress Up Darling, and yeah. Anyways, next and last series of the night, Dandadan. Now, I praised the last episode of Dandadan for handling its over the top better compared to the third episode, of course, which was the episode before that, which was too obnoxious. Like I said in the last episode of the Fun Anime Hour, I'm starting to notice a little bit of a pattern. The first episode was a bit obnoxious. The second episode was kind of cool. The third episode was obnoxious. The fourth episode was cool. I got a feeling that this will be a more obnoxious episode of Dandadan, but like literally the over the top handling, like the handling of the over the top from the third episode to the fourth episode, vastly improved, and I somehow commend the makers of the show for actually going in the over the top direction that I wanted. Like this is this is a really big shift in over the top. The third episode was more obnoxious, but the fourth episode was really cool. So the major improvement that Dandadan needed, and yeah. Anyways, so I like how Dandadan's improving on its over the top nature of the show, but I'm noticing a little bit of a pattern. The first episode was obnoxious. Second episode was cool. Third episode was obnoxious. Fourth episode was cool. So I got a feeling that this will be a more obnoxious episode of the show. And yeah. Anyways, I mean, I hope that they do handle over the top better, like in the second episode or the fourth episode. But I got a feeling that it might be obnoxious again, and then it'd be cool, then obnoxious, then cool. All right. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just get to it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the fifth episode of Dandadan. Now, I'm watching on Crunchyroll. I'm watching the English dub, and I'm gonna hit play. And as soon as the video finishes buffering, then I'll tell you guys, yes, you guys, to do the same thing. All right, so yeah. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and watch the fifth episode of Dandadan. Alright, so yeah, this is episode 5 of Dandadan. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna hit play right about now. You guys do the same thing. 3, 2, 1, press and play. There you go. Oh my goodness. Like, she's gonna, Momo's gonna appear out of nowhere and Ogren's gonna be like, oh my goodness. Surprised that that didn't happen, the over the top reaction. Opening theme, catchy opening theme. So far in this series, among the best things that came out of this show was the opening theme. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 And a different reaction from Okarun than the reaction that I was gonna expect. Okay. Different. Okay. Episode 6. I'm like, where's your balls? Where's your balls at, man? Where's your nutsack at, man? Of course, you gotta throw in the stereotypical bully. I also complained about this when I did Ruby. The stereotypical bully. Can't they come up with nothing else that's original? Oh my goodness. Well, volleyball. Volleyball right to the head. My phone went off. My Amber Alert went off. My orientation's locked. Okay, we got Ken and, well, Okaroon. Okaroon and Momo, they both want to talk to each other. Oh my goodness. Well, I got the Amber Alert on the phone that I'm recording this live stream on. It's telling me to rotate my device back. Oh my goodness. I hope that it don't ruin the stream, because otherwise it would have been for nothing. Oh my goodness. They really want to talk more aliens and more ghosts and... Okay. Like nothing, dude. Oh, bump, Charlie. I predicted that a little bit earlier, but not during this moment. Oh my goodness. Thumbs down. They only roasted each other just so that these two girls can think that they're actually breaking up. You taking a leak? Okay, what you gotta talk about now? What you gotta talk about now? They're just saying that. Of course, because oh my goodness, oh my, yeah. The since Momo's in front of the two ladies, of course, that's why she continued to roast Okaru. Oh my god, this girl's a freaking stalker. Of course, obviously, she thinks that he's falling in love with her. Obviously, it's like the most obvious reaction that you could ever do. Oh, what's that? Like a giant dog bowl? Oh my god. Okay. Music's kind of weird, but it's the scene alright. I wasn't expecting Momo to react like that, just laugh like that. Peaceful, prosperous family against war and misfortune, whatever that said. The paper talisman, all bloodied up. Oh my goodness. Run! Oh, my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, still beating up the Turbo Granny in the cat. Oh my god. Not a bad episode. I was expecting the episode to be more obnoxious than what it actually was. I kind of like the chemistry between Momo and Okaroon. See, it's starting to handle over the top better. The episode wasn't as bad as what I thought that it was going to be. But, this episode really does showcase the likability and charisma of the two main characters of Okaroon and Momo. Uh, yeah, Turbo Gray possessed as that cat. Oh my goodness. Turbo Granny possessing that cat. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. And that's it for the episode. Um, not a bad episode. Uh, Definitely handling more of the over the top better. I was expecting it to be more obnoxious than what it actually was, but in the end, it's handling over the top better. Good anime. Like, okay, the story's starting to get better because they're handling more of the over the top better. Uh, yeah, the characters, they're slowly starting to get more interesting. Like, I'm starting to buy more into. I'm slowly starting to buy more into Momo and Okaroon, though. The grandma's always been cool. Momo's grandma, not Turbo Granny, though. Turbo Granny possessing the cat, that freaking glass cat. Oh my, like, okay, okay, that was kind of cool. And thus, we now got a cute little cat sidekick when Turbo Granny possessing that cat, that glass cat. The new girl that arrives. and then Momo using her powers to what appears to be like a giant dog ball. Just uses her psychic powers, slams it on her head. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the story and the characters, they're starting to get more and more interesting. Like the story is getting handling more over the top better, and it's starting to get more interesting. The story's starting to get more interesting as they handle over the top better. The characters, they're starting to get more interesting due to again better handling over the top, and it allows me to actually like Okarun and Momo. Good animation, good music, good voice acting in the dub, good humor, and yeah. Anyways, overall, not a bad episode. Yeah. Anyways, I'll give this episode a great hit rating. All right. So yeah, this episode of Dandadan gets a great hit rating for me. Glad to see it getting better. Glad to. I'm glad to see the series getting better than what it needs to be. And yeah, anyways, the people who the people who helped make this show, like the people who were involved, like the director, the producer, the writer, and pretty much anybody else who was involved in the making of the show, they're starting to finally learn their lesson. And I said this on the last episode. The makers of the show, they're finally starting to learn their lesson. How, when it comes to handling over the top. And this series is doing a better job at it. So I commend the people responsible for Dawn to Dawn for doing it. And yeah, anyways, yeah, that's all that I gotta say about Dawn to Dawn. And yeah, and I'm also gonna do this on Thursday, like I usually do. Like Fun Anime Hour will be. It's not gonna be just a. It won't be just like a Thursday thing, but it'll be on days where I'm busier than usual. So, like if I'm busier on like a Monday or even on a weekend, then I'll do the Fun Anime Hour instead of my usual schedule. But I'm still also gonna do Fun Anime Hour on Thursdays too, like I normally do. So yeah, bit of an impromptu change when normally I do the Visceral Grounds on Mondays, and but I'll definitely do it on Saturday. As far as I know, I haven't got nothing planned on Saturday, so other than to watch AEW Collision and Wow Women of Wrestling. Other than that, not busy. So, anyways, that's going to do it for this episode of the Fun Anime Hour, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Light TV, where I watch Clanad, Oshinoko, Your Lie in April, and Anohana. And then on Wednesday, I'll see you for the fun for Spies Love in a Dark Trio with Jujutsu, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, and Spy Family. Couldn't say the first show right. But yeah. And then Thursday I'm gonna do just like what I did right now at the Fun Anime Hour with My Dress of Darling and Dandadan. Friday I'll do late at night I'll do Girl Power with Ruby when I'm starting up on volume 2 of Ruby after finishing up on the first volume. And yeah, anyways, Ruby, Miraculous, Totally Spies, Witch, Winx Club, and Star vs. the Force of Evil. And then Saturday afternoon will be the Visceral Grounds with Breaking Bad, Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles, and Sons of Anarchy. And then Saturday late at night will be Girl Power, where I watch Ruby, Miraculous, Totally Spies, Witch, Winx Club, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And next Monday, I'm going to do the Visceral Grounds like I always do with Breaking Bad, Terminator the Sarah Connor Chronicles, and Sons of Anarchy. And then, Tuesday, Light TV, Wednesday, Spies Love and Dark Trio, so on and so forth. The cycle never ends. Alright, so yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Light TV with Clanad, Oshinoko, Anohana, and Euroline April. Alright, so yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for that, and yeah, that's all that I gotta say, and yeah, I'm out of here. Alright, so yeah, this is the Cartoon 13 signing off saying so long, take care, and peace. Wham!